growing bright. Reach out for it and take a flight. Lucky you're not a list, you try. Chin up, in yourself confined. No doubt, face on your side. You're chosen, so enjoy the ride.
Technical issues. I should be able to help.
Surely there's a victory feast after the mission, right?
Life's true go. Go take a drop and simple stuff. Get it rough. Take it if you have fun. It's just enough. Yeah, it's shining golden side. Let your inner spark of mind. Find your treasure, a glowing bright. Reach out for it and take a flight. Lucky you're not a list, you try. Chin up, yourself confined. No doubt, fate on your side. You're chosen, so enjoy the ride.
Pleasure to work with you, Proxy.
Esteemed Proxy, good day. You may call me Lady Lucy. Esteemed Proxy, good day. You may call me Lady Lucy.
Pleasure to work with you, Proxy.
Well, standing head. Sokaku?
I only, huh? Need something? My services are expensive.
Did you call me? We're ready for head.
A mission?
So sleepy. Good day, Proxy.
Stay focused.
Wanna try my massage?
A little gift for you.
Why don't you have a taste of my class?
Watch out! I'm a
Well,
Don't worry, this is gonna watch. Over here!
the pressure is on.
Time for some hard labor?
Good afternoon. Feeling hungry? Let me make you a deluxe bowl. Got your fill? See you next time.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. You know, coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
My old friends, the two Faithins, is...
Not too bad, thanks to you. Of course, things would be even...
Oh, dear. Well, when you say it like that, I'm not quite sure how to put...
It sounds like you're going to let us down.
Please hear me out. It's completely out of my... The city has recently beefed up security measures for the election. Not just on the main roads. They've also got people stationed on the Hollow exit. Although there have always been quite a few outer ring smugglers using the Hollows for transport, risks have skyrocketed recently. And even if you find someone willing to risk it, those small fry definitely won't have what you're looking for. So you passed up on my valuable commission to do business in the Outer Ring.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Shepard.
It seems to keep my old clients happy. The less I say, the better. Just take what I'm about to say as me talking to myself. If you want to gather information in the Outer Ring, try to get in with the biker gangs that...
Biker gangs?
The people of the Outer Ring live far apart, and the transportation of supplies relies heavily on the biker gangs. They're well respected among the residents, and nothing... It's unfortunate that this option is beyond the scope of my business. Well, that's all.
Thanks. We'll think about it.
We got a useful piece of intel, but it definitely...
We have no other choice. The Outer Ring is completely out of our scope. Speaking of which, finding intel on Perlman has been harder and harder in the city lately. Wise. Don't you think this whole thing...
What's so strange about...
Think about it, Wise. The Outer Ring might be vast and sparsely populated, but for someone to survive there, they still have to come into... Perlman's escape caused quite a stir, and public security is looking for him. How does a living, breathing person...
I said I give up! You win!
Now that's more like it, old man. All right, any other challengers? Anyone else? Big Daddy, we got the Spark Stone! Now you can't say it's not the right time for us to join the Torrid Inferno. We, the Sons of Caledon, are the strongest. This time I'm gonna swipe while the iron's hot and see...
It's strike while the iron's hot, you idiot.
The Overlord's throne, huh? Caesar, well, my opinion hasn't changed. Since you've earned the right, go test the waters.
Huh? Aren't you coming with us?
I'm retired. This kind of action-packed stuff. Besides, someone's got to look after the transport.
Caesar! Big Daddy! We found something amazing over there! Oh, it's an airship! This is the first time I've seen one up close.
Hey, Caesar, such a serious accident. This guy...
I feel like I've seen this face before.
It's not just any guy. This is the defendant in that vision. He's on the public security's most wanted list. So much money! Enough to drink nitro fuel like water for the next 30 years! Enough to buy 5 steel tusks? Public security sure is generous.
No! Don't hand me over to public security! I have evidence!
To be honest, I'm starting to doubt if Perlman is even still... We can still rely on Hand for the sacrifice investigation, but...
Master, second assistant. There is an incoming...
Speak of the devil. Fairy...
Oh, manager, you're home! I just sent you a message.
We're both here. What's up, Bill?
Manager, I have something really important to tell you, but I'm at the corner behind Bardic Needle. Can you meet me there?
Billy, that's not far away.
Because the vehicle I'm driving won't fit through. Wait. A public security officer is coming over. Hey, so I'm hanging up. I'll be waiting.
What is Billy talking about? The cunning hares usually park, but since you said so, Wise, you should go.
Oh, manager!
Billy, have you left the cunning hares? What's with the leaps and bounds truck and this bamboo?
No way! I'm pretty happy with my life now. And besides, the boss hasn't paid me one denny of my bonus yet. This truck and the bamboo both belong to the Sons of Caledon, one of the Outer Ring. The truck has a new Eridu entry pass, and recently non-residents have had to queue for a long time to get in and out of the city. So I'm helping them transport goods. After all...
I didn't know you've spent time in the Outer Ring.
Yeah! Actually, I lived in the Outer Ring for a while. It was a stroke of luck that if Manager, we can chat about this later. I have something important to tell you. The Sons of Caledon have intel on
Is it credible?
It's solid. Their second-in-command told me Manager, the Sons of Caledon know we're looking for Pearlman. They said they can provide exclusive intel on one...
You mean they're looking for a proxy?
They didn't put it like that, but that's my manager. Though we really need Pearlman for the case we're handling. Nicole said we owe you, so you have the final say on who to work with. Anyway, I'll be helping the Sons of Caledon upgrade their bamboo and purchase supplies in the city over the next few days. And then I'll head up. If you want to meet them face to face, you should come with me.
Wise, you're back. What did Billy want to... The Sons of Caledon, one of the Outer Ring biker gangs, has info on Pearlman. Wise, what do you think?
Since they probably need a proxy, our chances of getting info on Pearlman are...
Right, but they want you to go to the Outer Ring in
Billy will be there too. Plus, he's still doing favors for his old boss, so...
All right, the good thing is that the Outer Ring isn't under New Eridu's jurisdiction, and proxies can operate there unrestricted. So we don't have to worry about anyone finding out. Wise, you should spend the next couple of days preparing for the trip and taking care of any loose ends.
Whoa. It stretches on forever.
What do you think, manager? The outer ring scenery is pretty nice, right? It's also super fun to drive here.
But this road is too close to a hollow, and there are so many other hollows around.
There's nothing we can do about it. The outer ring lacks ether technology, making it hard to eliminate hollows. They can't even mine ether resources. Hey, you see that big guy over there?
That machinery, is it an oil pump?
Oh, you're good. This area is called the Old Oil Field. The residents here still rely on petroleum for their livelihoods. Eh? Wait! What's up with that truck? A minute, we're gonna crash!
Billy, turn right! Drive into the hollow!
Oh my. Interesting. They actually drove into the hollow. And here I thought I'd get to see some explosive carnage.
Lord Lucius, I did what you asked. Please.
Although the Sons of Caledon meeting their end in a hollow only earns a 61 from me, I'll let it slide this time considering you. I hope that in the future you'll remember this lesson and stop meddling in things that you shouldn't. The second in command of the Vanquishers colluding with an ether corporation in the city? That's not a joke you should make lightly.
Manager!
I'm fine, Billy.
That's good. When you hit your head on my arm just now, it made a real... That oil tanker heading straight for us was terrifying. We only made it thanks to your quick thinking. And the vehicle isn't totaled. But we've fallen into a hollow now.
Just before we fell into the hollow, I sent a distress signal to Belle.
That's great! It's right. Manager, both of you have a special... Don't worry. There's anti-corruption serum in the truck that I helped buy, as well as some discarded hollow data piles from the city.
Billy, that's how we escaped from the hollow. There must be a carrot in the Sons of Caledon's bamboo. Plus, the new data from the data piles.
Oh, that's right! You're a proxy! You can calculate a path out of the hollow! All right, let's get to work and stop... Let's go, manager! I've got the data files.
Okay, installing 3 should be enough. Got ethereals. Must have been drawn in by the data piles.
Don't worry, manager. I'll handle it. Quit moving! I've got plenty of bullets! Got one installed! Manager, let's go to the next location. More ethereals. And they seem tougher than the last ones. Manager, find someplace safe to take cover.
Alright, just one data pile left.
Let's move! Manager, I'll take care of these guys in no time. How are you holding up?
Oh, good. I can manage. Did you hear that?
It's a big guy!
Let's go back to the car and get out of here.
You can do it, Manager! We're almost there!
I'm really not built for this level of activity.
Fix this!
It's been a hot minute, little bro. Oh, so this is the proxy I've heard so much about.
Come on, brother. You've gone a bit rusty.
All right, here we go. It's time to shine! Get to it!
Show me what you got, bro.
One round be enough.
Oh, you really must be feeling confident today.
Nah, it's just that I can't get a reimbursement on anything over 10. Let's clear him out!
We're just getting started.
In my sights!
Regular!
Going time!
Time to die! I won't budge! And one stab!
Leave it to Billy! Don't move!
That was a close call, little bro. If we'd been a few seconds later, you would have been chomped to pieces by ethereals already.
Don't worry, big sis. I'm made out of tough enough stuff to hold out.
Brother, you have nowhere to run, but you've still got a mouth on you.
Lighter, you just don't know me well enough. My body is made out of enhanced materials now. Forget about ethereals. Even Nicole wouldn't dare hit me barehanded.
It seems that Nicole is pretty high up on the pecking order.
So, big sis, Lighter, how did...
Oh, I got a strange call earlier from a young girl. She was all panicked.
So it was the deputy man?
Lucy thought it might be a trick, but the intel she gave about you was flawless. And she even laid out a recipe. Oh, so this is the legendary proxy, huh?
Thanks. You're right.
Hey, Proxy!
Manager! Manager! Stay with...
I have to take some of the blame for this accident as well. We, the Sons of Caledon, must honor our guests with the finest funeral! Lighter, you will be carrying the coffin.
That's a heavy responsibility.
We'll need to keep the hearse driving steady. Piper!
Ooh, got it. I'll make sure it's a smooth send-off.
Bernice! Of course, you'll be handling the cremation.
You got it! Just gotta burn everything to ashes and smithereens!
Lucy? Lucy?
Can you all stop goofing around?
Don't be upset. It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest expense! Bernice! Put away the flamethrower, now! You guys are driving me nuts!
Wise, how are you feeling? Are you hurt? Sorry. We got a little carried away. Welcome to the Outer Ring. May you rise from the ashes! Fathan! Who would have thought you'd both end up here all because of an accident? Must have scared you back then, huh? Relax! You two and Billy are thick as thieves.
Yeah, right. We've been partners.
Time for a formal introduction. We're the Sons of Caledon, a biker gang from the Outer Ring. I'm the current boss, Caesar. Billy should have already told you why we invited you. The Sons of Caledon. As for Perlman, his airship crashed here in the Outer Ring during landing. He's lucky to be alive. But...
Wait, you mean you have...
yeah. Wait, didn't Lucy tell you? Don't worry. We'll make sure he heals up. And once he's awake, we'll hand him over to you.
Wait. Caesar, are you stupid? Negotiations haven't even started, and you already handed over such an important bargaining chip?
Negotiations? Lucy, again with the pettiness. This kind of manipulation and leveraging? That's not very overlordy.
Easy for you to say. I worked my butt off to keep this info under wraps just for today. If we can't strike a deal with Phaethon, where do you expect me?
The Tour d'Inferno is our business. I never planned. Don't worry, Proxy. You coming to the Outer Ring is a sign of respect. Even if you don't agree to help us, I won't go back on my word about Perlman.
Caesar, we appreciate your kindness. But as they say, no work?
Belle is right. Actually, we only came today hoping to get a bit of information on Perlman. Since you've been so honest with us, we'll do everything we can to help you.
Straight to the point! I like it! Can you relax a little now, Lucy?
Thanks, Phaethon. Your willingness to help will be huge.
So you need a proxy for this Tour d'Inferno you mentioned, right?
The Tour d'Inferno is the biggest event in the old oil field. Only the strongest squads of bikers can compete.
Caesar, there's no way they'll get it when you put it like that. Let me explain. Simply put, the Tour d'Inferno is only 2 teams compete, and the rules are simple. The first team to cross the hollow reach the finish point at Cinderglow Lake.
What's the purpose of such a danger?
The purpose of the Tour d'Inferno is to regularly ensure the safety of our oil resources. Naturally, for us biker gangs, the Tour d'Inferno, the winner of the race, becomes overlord of the...
That's right, Phaethon. The Overlord is recognized as the top. The current Overlord's faction is called the Vanquishers, and their boss held the title for years. I've been itching to challenge him.
I see. Lofty aspirations.
Oh, Caesar, if all you think about is shallow stuff like that, it won't be long before the Sons of Caledon are mine. People are gunning for the Overlord spot for more than just becoming the top dog. We're not some school kids hooked on fighting manga. The future of the oil industry in the old oil field relies on the support of the Motor League. And as the leader of the Motor League, the Overlord is in charge of assigning for the past 6 months. The Vanquishers have only given us the worst routes. But when I went to confront them, that smug second-in-command Lucius just said the Overlord isn't in the old oil field right now, and they're...
Speaking of the Overlord, he hasn't been... Lucy, what are you afraid of? Even if the routes aren't great, with our skills, it's nothing besides. You're just mad because there's nowhere to buy makeup and snacks on these routes.
Shut up, Caesar! Didn't we agree you wouldn't criticize me in front of guests?
What? You call that criticism? It's the truth. And you're the one who's always calling me an idiot. You think I don't have any self-respect?
You ruin one's plans each time you open your mouth and expect me to praise you?
Yeah. Lady Lucy Montefiore, I ruined your plans. Are you forgetting who's the one who was so excited about meeting the legendary proxies that she couldn't sleep all night?
Enough, Caesar! I challenge you to a duel! Today's the day.
Bring it on! Then we'll see who's scared.
Are they going to be okay?
Well, it's fine, Proxy. Don't worry. This is a 2 or 3 time. Yeah, it's no big deal. Just don't get roped into being the referee, or you might end up on the wrong side of both. Anyway, Proxies, it's great to have your help with the Tour d'Inferno.
Morning. Did you sleep well? You were exhausted yesterday, right? As soon as your head hit the pillow, you were out like...
Billy, where's Belle?
Oh, I just took him back to your store. The other manager and Caesar decided that they're gonna move some of the equipment into your car and set up a mobile proxy workshop.
You mean moving the HDD equipment out here?
Right. The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the Outer Ring, and long-range data transmission could slow us down.
Oh, morning, Proxy. You're awake. Billy's right. You'll be more efficient working from here. Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection. Even in the Outer Ring, you'll...
She probably meant like a fish to water.
By the way, before the equipment arrives, let me take you to Blazewood, and Lucy said you might not be used to roughing it with us, so I got the mayor to prepare a place for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's no problem. After we get back from town, I heard from your sister that you need to collect some holo data before the race. Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the Tour d'Inferno. You should be able to help each other out. To say hi.
Oh, Caesar. So this is the proxy from the city? Guess folks from New Eridu start working young, just like us.
Caesar, who is this young lady?
Young lady? You city folks talk funny. I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood. The Sons of Caledon have taken good care of our town. So if you need anything, you can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that hasn't been moved out. But
Hey, Casa, I notice a lot of people in town making these woven items.
We don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't fixed. Without a gas station, all we can do is make handicrafts. Luckily, we got a big order recently. And with the Tour d'Inferno coming up, the sunflints are selling like hot.
What's a sunflint?
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw. During the Tour d'Inferno, almost every house in the...
This pattern looks like an upside-down...
Wow, Proxy! You're pretty smart. The upside-down figure, the elders in the Outer Ring also say this design is the face of the god of sun and fire, guiding the hero to ignite Cinder Lake and return safely from the hollow.
Such a unique pattern must have a story behind it.
Yup! Actually, this pattern represents the though the old oil field can still produce oil. Did you know the core oil field was swallowed up by a hollow decades ago?
Wait, isn't oil susceptible to ether corruption?
After the disaster, etheric matter seeped through the underground facilities and oil pumps, ruining the shallow oil reserves. But luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling facility formed a unique natural gas vent. The burning gas kept the etheric matter from spreading further down.
So the natural gas vent is Cinder...
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved everyone's livelihood, but even with Cinder Lake, we can't rest easy. Natural gas and etheric matter burning together can easily turn into ether crystals building up around the lake. If left unchecked, more and more crystals will build up and eventually block the vent, extinguishing the lake. If that happened...
There was a time when Cinder Lake nearly went out. In order to save it, a young man and his friends risked their lives to enter the hollow and blast open an ether crystal using a special spark stone, just like the one in my hand. But the Hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot with them. By the time they reached Cinder Lake, it was almost complete. Out of desperation, the young man rode his bike into the only spot that was still burning.
So, everyone makes sunflints.
Oh, Proxy.
It's normal for the Proxy to think that way. After all, everyone who went to Cinder Lake with him thought he was dead. But a day later, he miraculously emerged from. Folks say the god of the sun and fire was moved by his bravery, allowing him to be reborn. Since then, the residents have drawn his face and the image of him diving into Cinder Lake on their sunflints. There's even a line from a folk song that goes, "Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns."
Glad the story has a happy end.
Right? If it ended tragically, the Tord Inferno would. Of course, the first Overlord did more than that. After he returned, he gathered all the biker gangs in the old oil field. He also made the rule that the Tord Inferno would be held every few years to prevent it.
Yeah, that's why the Tord Inferno continues to this day. It's still a feat only the strongest bikers can accomplish. But for us residents,
Proxy, you made it. Proxy, didn't Caesar say you were just going to meet the mayor? What?
We saw the sunflints in Blazewood and heard about the legend of the Tord.
So that's why Caesar was so. She even said her dream is to become a hero, just like the. If she really wants to be like the first Overlord, she better forget those childish fairy tales.
But the first Overlord was a
Exactly! And it's because he actually existed that we I mean, the Tord Inferno only happened a few decades ago. How come using an act of God to spread his story far and wide? The first Overlord must have been pretty smart. Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old person talk will give you wrinkles. Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies! I use exfoliating face mask. Proxy, you can see it too, right? The Tord Inferno is less about heroics and more about the first.
That's a very realistic take. It sounds like something a new Eridu entrepreneur would.
Wow, Proxy, you're so smart. Lucy is actually from New Eridu.
So you're from the city. What made you give up?
It's because I never wanted that kind of life where everything is already laid out for you. Plus, my dad only cares about profits and business. Exactly. It's different in the Outer Ring, especially in the old oil field. That's what they say. But to survive, you can't forget about profits and business. Take the Sons of Caledon, for example. Employees need paychecks, vehicles need maintenance, and we need supplies that the city won't sell us. Which means we need Proxy, I wasn't just making it up when I said the Overlord's faction is targeting us. The Sons of Caledon have had better rep than the Vanquishers these past few years. But the recent bad routes we've been getting have hurt our income. And recruiting new members. So, for the future survival of the Sons of Caledon, we have to take.
It's good to have you helping with the preparations.
I knew someone as sharp as Phaethon would get it. Brute strength and passion alone won't get you far. Just watch. It won't be long before I beat Caesar. Lucy, you wouldn't admit it earlier, but it turns out you lost last night. No, I didn't lose. It was just a momentary truce. After all, prepping for the Turd Inferno is what's most important now. I can put the proxy. Let's talk business. The other Phaethon mentioned this morning that the lack of hollow days. So for now, we'll be going into the hollows with you to get.
Oh, I also need your help with something. The vehicles for the Tour de Inferno need some modifications. We need...
Wise, I'm back.
Good job, Belle. Come on, I'll help.
No need. I just tested the voltage and network speed here. The H-Fairy and Eos are pretty excited to be in the Outer Ring. But it's a new environment, so it'll take some getting used to.
To help Caesar and the others win the race, let's start.
All right, Wise. If you're ready.
The Sons of Caledon are here, as expected.
Let's move. Stick to the plan.
Hey, hey! Wise and everyone from the Sons of Caledon, our mission is to collect holodata. Wise, you know what to do, right?
Got it. Find the safe areas?
Don't worry, Proxy. Unlike Billy, we won't let the...
Can I ask a question? Lighter always calls Billy brother.
Oh, that's because every biker gang in the old oil field has champions. Lighter and Billy are our champions. The first Overlord established that any gang joining the League, normally, the Overlord mediates disputes. But if he's not around or an agreement can't be reached, they settle it with a duel. That's where the champions come in.
The boss is right. Champions bear the honor or humiliation of the entire gang. We also serve as the leader's bodyguards. However, considering the boss's strength, she really doesn't need protecting.
What did Big Daddy say again? Ah, a ruler doesn't need to be the strongest or the smartest. Just someone who can unite the masses. But in the Sons of Caledon, I just so happen to be the best fighter.
How can you say that? Lighter doesn't have enough to do, and it's all 'cause you can't control your temper and get into fights yourself! Proxy, to be honest, for the longest time, I thought Lighter was here just to do odd...
Well, Lucy sure knows how to get the most out of the money she spent.
Master, you have reached the data collection area.
Great. It's just up ahead.
Data pile 1 initializing.
Watch your blind spots. Donut.
Activation complete. Next installation location has been marked.
Lucky it's not too far this time.
Cool! Grab that data pile and let's move!
Right away, Your Highness.
Data pile 2 initializing.
I've got your 6.
Activation complete.
We just need to install one more and it's done.
The perfect installation location has been selected for you.
It'll be a lot more perfect if it were closer to us.
Data pile 3 initializing.
Watch out. More ethereals incoming.
Yeah.
Watch your blind spots.
taste of the abyss. I'll make it painless.
Activation complete.
Nice. On to the next.
Warning. Biosignals detected near data pile 2.
Let's go, Belle. Is this a hidden fissure?
Biosignals detected nearby.
Hurry up!
There they are!
Lighter!
Lighter! Do you know those people?
Don't think so. But judging by their get-ups, they're in the biker gang too. Wait.
Wanna know what looks
Sure.
Jane, leave the rest to me.
Beyond dispute.
Hold it right there! I've caught you red-handed!
Hey, little girl, watch your mouth. Who you calling?
You, obviously. The data piles. Which biker gang are you running with?
Who we are is none of your business. You...
Of course. These data piles come with receipts. All I'll have to do...
You're that Lucy something from the city, aren't you? Yeah, but we're not buying it. Look at these piles.
Huh? The numbers on the data pile?
You see, these data piles were just abandoned in the hollow. To think the sons of
At first, I thought you were just small-time crooks. But you've Lucy, what did you grind off numbers engraved on a metal surface in such a short time? You'd need a specialized... Since they've even gone to the lengths of preparing that kind of equipment, they must have...
Ah, I see. Since Lucy doesn't want me meddling, I'll leave this to you, Lighter.
Got it, boss. Looks like it's my time to listen up. I may not know the reason.
Since we're all lighter, they say you haven't lost a single duel since becoming a... I don't think you'll be... Yes, it was tough going to be straight with you. Our champion's from there too, but while you were...
Wait. Sorry.
You smug jerk! It's me, Bellum! You ended my 21 streak! You cocky bastard! Just because your handsome, skilled papier and handsome! You think you can just forget my name?
Wait, did he just say you're handsome twice?
Bellum, huh? That's cool. I'll remember you.
Don't give me that crap! You've already said that 3 times! Enough talking. Our briefings today. Right here, right now!
Lighter, it sounds like you're tougher than Vellum. But all that stuff about you losing before, is that all true?
Of course it's true. I mean, winning isn't everything in that kind of fight.
Hey, Lighter! You'd better take this seriously. Don't try to find excuses when you lose.
Not bad. Now, you're the prey.
Lighter! Take this!
Man, stop yelling my name like that. Sounds weird.
Take this!
Vellum lost? What?
Don't do anything!
Okay.
Lighter! I came here to face you. I just didn't expect that after all these years. I still...
No, you're wrong. I didn't mean to forget your name. It's just that everything in the underground...
What?
Hurting an opponent for money? That life has nothing to do with honor. Well, you've got the skills to leave that place behind and be...
Lighter, you...
Be grateful for the outer ring. It doesn't care about your past, or if you just want to test your mettle against me, say the word. I'm down.
Lighter.
No problem, Bob.
Lighter.
Wait, aside from the name thing, I meant
That doesn't make me...
The place that refits old vehicle parts is just past the...
Oh, actually, I heard from Wise that the factory in the Hollow sells parts after they've been sorted. If that's the case, why not just buy them outside the Hollow?
It's simple, really. With so many bikers in the old oil field, the leftover parts that do end up reaching the market...
Exactly. It's like if you want top quality fresh fish. Someone has to set out to sea early in the morning and use an airship to get...
It's just fish. Is all that really
Proxy, it's way easier for us to come into the Hollow to buy stuff, compared to the hassle city folks go through just to have a meal.
Let's move. Ethereals, watch out.
Don't worry! I'll take care of them.
That's right! We can try out our new fuel! These traps are in the factory to keep ethereals out. They're really dangerous.
Hard to say which one is more dangerous. Traps or Bernice?
Hold on. This isn't the way to the factory. Since we're already here, we might stumble across some goodies. Are these the goodies you're talking about?
Let's prepare for battle first.
Okay. Let's make this quick.
Listen!
It won't hurt for long, I promise.
In position.
I'm up!
Wanna know what looks at
See? Told ya! You redefine dumb luck. I'm gonna burn him to the ground!
There's a lot of ethereals around here.
Just see it as us helping the boss of the recycling plant clean up a bit.
Don't get hit. The final act begins now.
Oh, the parts recycling plant is just up ahead!
Reminder, the ether concentration here is quite low, and spatial stability is normal.
No wonder they can still do business here.
Greetings. By the look of your gear,
Hey, old-timer. We're looking for some bike...
So, you're here for parts too.
Say what?
Some youngsters came by this morning and...
Huh?
I warned them that buying up everything would make things... But the Thyran girl leading them seemed awful fiery and they paid well above... Oh, she said she's from the Sons of Caledon and that they were prepping for the big challenge.
Wait, do we have any Thyrans? Grassy, Woody, and Bricky aren't girls, right? Bernice, the heart of the matter is that someone impersonated...
Wait, what did...
We're the real Sons of Caledon.
Damn. Not only did they keep us from getting parts, they also tarnished our...
Well, actually, the whole thing just feels wrong to me. If you can persuade her to change her mind, just, don't mention it was me who took...
Where did those people go?
Oh, after they bought everything here, they headed straight to the abandoned vehicle graveyard deeper in the...
Looks like we've still got a chance.
I need to go to the vehicle graveyard to get my bike back. Can we make it in time?
Don't worry. Belle asked Piper to bring the vehicles here. This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby.
Sorry.
We'll be able to rendezvous with her soon.
Oh, Proxy! I knew we could count on you!
The rendezvous point is near the highway. We're almost there.
Master, please be aware. Explosive items detected in the vicinity.
It's nothing. Watch me burn him to the ground!
Warning. Bernice has activated Reckless Charge Mode.
Who's that? What terrible taste!
Someone who uses Golden Damsel in Distress as their Internet username has no right to question my taste.
Oh, shut up!
position.
This one won't be easy. Watch out.
No problem. When it starts to make you can't escape.
Watch your back. Watch your blind spots. Let's make this quick.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
Great. Piper's already here.
I can finally get my bike. Wow, Piper! You brought... I'm just heeding the proxy's call. Little old me wouldn't keep you waiting for a minute longer. You're right, little old you.
Slow down, Bernice! You're going to...
It's time to find out who's the fastest. We might be able to get... Ooh-wee. You young'uns sure got some fire in your belly.
Proxy, get on! Let's...
Perfect! We're the first to get here.
I was thinking, since we have the upper hand, we might as well call it a day. But seeing you like this really brings out my predatory instincts.
So soft. So warm.
Are you crazy?
Huh? Don't all kitties love being warm and toasty?
Miss Bernice, are you okay?
They're the Foxies! Look! She's a cat siren! With a super soft tail!
Bernice! It's rude to stroke someone's tail if you don't know them.
Oh yeah! The first time you meet should be a scratch under the chin, right?
Don't patronize me.
No, cats are so cute when they're angry.
Damn it!
The enemies are tired. Keep it up.
What a mess.
No problem.
Standing by. Trust me. Want some more?
Okay, that's enough.
What? You give up? Hey!
It means the refitted parts will be returned, and I'll give up the parts from the vehicle graveyard.
Huh. Pretend none of this...
What? Feeling hard done by? After I bought the parts, no one else should have come by. This shouldn't affect... Besides, if my employer finds out I failed, it won't do me any good either. So I'll say the job's done.
Pretend none of this ever happened?
Come on, what's your deal? What?
Oh, but we were having so much fun just now.
What?
Kitty, you're really good. I've never seen a Thyran as skilled and cute as you before.
Cute? Wait, what are you talking about?
I mean it. And it looks like the legends are true. Cat Thyrans aren't loyal to their...
I'm just a mercenary working to get paid. And about my employer, honestly, I'm not a big fan of him. But I can't reveal his identity. I don't want to cause trouble for myself, so don't even go there.
That's okay. We won't ask. Hey, Bernice, this isn't your...
Leave her be, Lucy. Once Bernice has her mind made up, nothing.
Kitty, if you don't like your current employer, why not join the Sons...
Huh? Aren't you afraid I'll betray you?
Don't worry, I've heard that kitties choose to partner up with only the strongest. The Sons of Caledon can
We'll see. Once you... And stop calling me Kitty. I do have a name. It's Pulchra.
Okay, Pulchra. Let's play again next time.
With a playmate who doesn't know their own strength? I think I'll pass, but I am partial to warm places.
Proxy, sorry to call. I'll cut to the chase. I have an extra commission for you, and
Can you explain more?
You must have noticed. Lately, every time we go into the Hollows, we're met with one obstacle. I did a background check on Bellum and Pulchra. There's no public info linking them to any biker gang.
I feel the same. After all, the Tour de...
Also, knowing Lucius, there's no way he's not involved. But we don't have solid proof, so Roxy, I expected some tricks from our rivals, but something's off. If they didn't know about our plans ahead of time, how could they keep getting the jump on us?
Do you have any suspects in...
Not yet. Blazewood mostly backs us to win, so I need to investigate. I'll look into it. I might need your help further.
Got it. Just say the word...
Thanks. Oh, and just a reminder, Bernice can't keep a secret. And as for Caesar...
You really care about Caesar.
No way! I have intel Caesar doesn't know, which means... Anyway, I'll contact you once I get a breakthrough.
Oh, Proxy, it's you. Are you looking...
Yes. I wanted to go over the details.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to keep your mouth.
I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react, you're not...
Piper, Were you
Sorry. But what comes next is crucial. Proxy, the suspicious individual was discovered by Piper. Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying hollow gear with her. Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave. She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep, and then she just went back inside. But an hour later, she snuck out of Blazewood again.
Looks like Casa could very...
Casa's relationship with the Sons of Caledon goes back longer than I've been around. And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on.
The long-standing bond between Blazewood and the Sons...
So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right...
This is a tough situation. Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out. But dwelling on the worst-case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punches, because that's how this...
Piper's right. Once a wild boar charges, there's no backing down. Proxy, I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa will follow her at night and see what she... All right, we're it.
How are things with Bernice?
I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clock.
And Bernice is all... I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out. Looks like tonight, the ethereals in the hollow won't taste my perfect one...
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. All right, let's get moving. Only the three of... This way, quickly! Damn ethereal! So that's how you want to go, huh? Smash like an out-of-the-park home run!
Lucy, I know you're in a hurry, but please, hold your horses. It would be a real shame if you were too noisy and Casa found out.
Where did Casa go?
Let's search the area first.
Looks like this isn't the right way.
Okay, position.
I think this place is storage area?
I'll take this shift.
There's Casa. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Proxy, let's take a closer look.
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Morse?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morse, Casa, let's settle this right now!
Caesar trusted you. What are you doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain? What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
What? You never mentioned any of this before.
He's trying to escape! After him!
Huh?
Caesar, you're here?
Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Casa and the Overlord...
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Overlord Pompeii?
It's been a while, Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be a Caesar. These goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor—
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you argue. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They won't matter where they came from. These are things the town needs, but... Casa, if you're in a bad spot, why didn't you ask us for help? We've known each other for years.
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help, but then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time—
Repay! Selling us out to the Vanquishers is—
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supply.
She's telling that although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespect. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
Is that—
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here? Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know any—
Boss, pump it.
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League?
I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault.
You're willing to take your punishment. Sons of Caledon, Casa. Moors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him. As the current Overlord, I'll take responsibility.
Nice speech. Now how do you—
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas. According to the agreement, the old oil fields' damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as—
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply—
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should— Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you met—
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver—
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experience. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms?
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Plus. With expanded routes.
I see. Hey, old man! Your terms are certainly interesting. But it looks like if I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will— See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
So, it turns out, Moores bugged the handicraft sent to Blazewood for processing.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped...
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this?
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicraft.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things...
Is there a difference? Oh, Bernice. Oh, the Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity, at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moores' doing, he wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
It would have caused that...
Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully, thanks to the League, and you have to understand. Our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone else won't be so lucky, especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy! They're sorry to bother you, but can we talk? Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met with... She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately...
Caesar's worried about...
It's strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the turret. I think it's related to what happened that day. Just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's Proxy. Can you...
Lucy, how about I take... I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data.
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't... All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike. I'll leave the rest to you.
So this is where the famous Phaethon lives and runs a video store. That reminds me. Sometimes Lucy comes all the way to New Eridu just to...
Caesar, you haven't been to New Eridu...
When we do get business in the city, we get hold of temporary entry permits. But I rarely make the trip. I was born and raised in the Outer Ring. I still prefer a place that gives you...
How about we explore the city today? We have some time while the data copies, and there's nothing else to do while we wait.
All right, you're the... We've seen the movie and had our drinks. Where should we go?
We've got some time to spare. How about we walk around nearby? There's lots of interesting shops.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone, watch out! Stay away from that fugitive!
Uh-oh. That guy has a dangerous look in his eyes. Take care of yourself, Wise. Hello, Wise?
Caesar, where are you?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I already caught the guy, and besides, you weren't that concerned about me when I was dealing with a
Humans are sometimes...
Wow, that's so old school. You sound just like Big Daddy. So, are you still near? I got totally turned around chasing him through the alleys. The data should have finished copying by now. And it's getting dark. Let's head back to the... Thanks for showing me around today. Seems like everywhere in New Eridu is just as busy as the old oil field's biggest market. So many strange and wonderful things. No wonder a lot of people from the Outer Ring want to...
Haven't you ever thought about it, Caesar? With your skills, you could...
Me? Never thought about it. Even now...
Wise, it really is you. I saw the note on your door saying you'd be away for a while, but I didn't expect it to be this. Chop told me he saw you were back, so I came over to check. How are you, guy?
We're doing good, thanks, Enzo. Just visiting friends for a few days.
I happen to be one of those friends. We'll take good care of Belle and Wise.
With such a friendly host, we neighbors can rest easy. I'll leave you to it. If you need anything, just drop...
Is that guy your neighbor, Proxy? You seem close. I always heard people in the city aren't as close to one another. But from what I've seen today, people seem pretty friendly here too. You asked if I ever thought about living in the city. I guess with so many close friends in the Outer Ring. So, if I want to really protect them?
Are you talking about...
Yeah, Proxy. I've been thinking a lot these past few days. Growing up with the stories of the Torrid Inferno, I always... Being the Overlord is more than just being the strongest. Even though Pompey's men caused trouble, he stepped in and resolved the situation. He even took care of the problem. I only just found out the reason the Overlord hadn't been seen for the past 6 months is because he had been working on negotiations with the... When he laid out the terms, Lucy immediately saw the benefits of the new routes for the old oil field. But I only understood after she told me. Casa has been working tirelessly for the town, bearing the brunt of all the... Compared to them,
Realizing your shortcomings is the first step to becoming a better person. And you have your strengths too, Caesar. When you found those goods in the hollow, you didn't get angry. You let Casa take them out. At the time, we all thought Casa had betrayed us. But you still thought of the town's residents first. Worrying...
I think anyone else would do the same, right? Making sure everyone has enough... But hearing you say that makes me feel a lot better. I might not be the smartest, but like a wild boar, once I set my sights on a target, I won't let up until I chase them down. Besides, I've got a great group of friends supporting me. Now it's time to focus on Torrid Inferno. Pompey is a great opponent.
Boss, here's the new route distribution. The newly expanded freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Caledon and...
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really...
If it weren't for Moores stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interest.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked. But you don't seem too surprised by all this. Wanting to win isn't a bad thing. But since I'm the reigning overlord, we have to act with integrity. The motorlay stability ensures the safety of the oil wells. If there's infighting, someone's going to get taken. By the way, I heard that you've had a lot of dealings with companies in the city lately.
That is It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the...
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and ambitious, but always eager for immediate results. Don't let your cleverness...
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted.
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tour d'Inferno a lot.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential, but she's...
But boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next. After all, for this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
Alright, all you diesel-loving rascals! Watching on TV, listen on the radio, and cheering live, gather around! It's your favorite gal, Jolly Jenny here! 30, 40, or even 50 years ago, a young man performed the miracle, and in just a few new heroes will recreate the life.
I didn't expect so many people. I'm feeling a bit nervous.
Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the rest to us.
What's that thing flying around?
Good question. Eyes wide open and take a gander at it to give everyone a front row seat to this grand event. Every Tour d'Inferno is filmed by drones. And this year, there's only an unprecedented enough chit-chat. Let's introduce this year's faction. Defending, we got the Vanquishers. Pump challenging, we have the Sons of Caledon. The rule, whoever completes the ritual first will be crowned
Overlord! The finals have been a long time coming.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best and try.
All right, folks. The Tour d'Inferno is officially on! The Vanquishers and the Sons of Caledon are neck and neck as they... Can we expect an epic showdown?
Be careful, everyone. We're about to enter the hollow.
Cinderglow Lake?
We're in the hollow.
Everyone, follow this path down into the depths of the hollow. I'll monitor this route in real time.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead.
Piece of cake.
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
Past them.
You okay?
Not at all! My hair is full of fear!
That's what you get for being so slow!
There are more and more ether crystals around. Ether concentration levels are up too. Everybody be careful. Huh. There's a huge building over there.
Probably an oil refinery, right? Big Daddy told me this place used to be incredible. Oh, that was close.
Watch where you're going!
Warning. Fire detected on the road ahead. Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
That was a tough track.
Really? Is that all you got?
Just focus on your driving, okay?
Watch out. It's getting more narrow up ahead.
Sit tight, Proxy.
What's that sound? The ground's shaking. Everyone.
Proxy! Proxy! Dang, that was quite an impact. Is your Bang Boo all right?
I'm fine. What about the others?
I don't know. Lucy and Lighter are missing. It's just you and me. When the boulder fell, the ground gave way and collapsed, forming a massive hole. And when I woke up...
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by the severe tremors, you have deviated from the planned route. Recalculating your... Additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of energy was detected coming from both sides.
A significant release of energy. You mean an explosion?
There were old oil facilities on that path. Did the explosion come from there? What's this?
Dust. Now that you mention it... Wait a minute. Isn't this stuff the ether powder left behind?
What did you say, Wise? But the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology, and the city wouldn't sell such dangerous tech to the Outer Ring. So how did it...
That can only mean one thing.
What? Who did this? But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a proper challenge. He seemed...
Caesar, although we can't jump to conclusions, with an incident as serious as this, the drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race. We have to tell her the truth and get her to call it off.
Understood, Second Assistant. Connecting you now.
Oh, hey, Proxy, it's you. Everything looks to be going smoothly in the Hollow.
Huh? Bernice,
What?
Why, something's wrong. Fairy says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. It's not just ours. Even the footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning the Tour d'Inferno.
You're right. It seems the enemy is deliberately blocking information from the Hollow. And there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the Outer Ring. Could they be targeting Cinder Lake?
are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes,
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and we can try to get out of the Hollow right now and tell everyone about...
You're stating the obvious, Proxy. We can't just sit back and watch. As long as we can...
Got it. Faithin will...
Wait. What are you all talking about?
Don't worry, Bernice. I'll explain everything. Wise, Caesar, you two should get going.
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much time.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
There's no end to these things!
That was Lucy's voice. Let's hurry!
Look at that!
I have arrived!
Caesar and the Proxy! Seriously? What took you so long?
Are you guys all right?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just now was not normal.
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is trying to hunt.
Wait! If you're going to Cinder Lake, you need a bike!
Note, I've already detected the coordinates of 3 motorbikes.
That's great news! Proxy, take us there?
Wanna know what lurks in the darkness?
Now I got that!
This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
It's Moore's! That's weird.
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of binoculars. He seemed to be looking at something at the foot of the mountain. It's where the explosion happened.
Moores, what's your status? Have you seen the Sons of...
Reporting in, boss. I've been monitoring their route as instructed.
Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle themselves.
Moores, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you...
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and as a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Moors. Keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon.
Not good. The Vanquishers...
But by the sounds of it, Pompey knew nothing about...
Is it just me? Or does something feel... The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide. You can see the...
Proxy! You're seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Moores was sent to spy on us. It's still...
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh? Moores, time to surrender. Not gonna happen!
Okay. This isn't good. He's trying to get away!
Morris, you coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Morris must have had something to do with the explosion back there. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the ethereals in front of us.
The Sons of Caledon talked a big game about having a showdown. But this...
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault.
But dull can't... At least we won't have to worry about Cinder... What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production, and it works wonders in the unique environment of Cinder Lake.
Lucius, do you mean you...
That's right, Pompey. I've replaced your Spark Stone. Cinder Lake will be completely extinct. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether, it will have serious consequences.
Lucius, how? You won't get away with this!
How dare you give me another scar! You monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What it'll do to this place?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideal? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. What is it?
Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon. They're about...
What? All those explosives didn't... We have to retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least, wait a minute. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon in a final?
Warning. A significant increase in ether
What? What's going on? There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure.
Damn. Does that mean
No matter what, Lucy, we have to get there. Proxy, where are our bikes?
The fissure took them to a place not too far away. Come with me.
Watch your blind spots.
Fairy, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
Almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
That hurts, don't it?
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Old man! Hang in there!
The corruption is too severe.
Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now! We can deal with the rest
There's
later!
no time! Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Oh man! doing? He's the one conspiring with an ether corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake!
So long as the oil runs out, he can do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What?
Fire support, ready. Can't escape. Wanna know what lurks in the distance?
This attack mode has changed. Watch out, everyone.
Out of our way, old man! This keeps up.
The enemy is exhausted. Hold on a little longer.
Are you guys okay?
Caesar, don't worry about us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Fire support, ready.
You wanna help me?
Careful. I promise.
Ready up, man.
Stand down! Surrender!
Catch him off guard. No escape.
Come on! Just a bit more! I'm here. I'm fine.
We finally did it.
But Cinder Lake, in a few minutes it'll be completely extinguished.
How ironic. Even with the Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens.
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't mean...
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar! Caesar! If we can't stay here, we'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do. Don't look at me like that, because I'll start to feel afraid.
Wait, there's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
Yo, we meet again.
Wise, everything's packed. We're...
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left.
Caesar, I told you, you shouldn't have rushed with everything that's happened in the old oil field. You need to be there to keep things under control.
I told you, I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The overlord title
Caesar, speaking of
Nothing yet. We haven't found his man. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off looking through the stuff he left behind. We found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city, combined with EOS's recordings that day. The old oil field bikers are well aware of what he did. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to...
You're too kind. All I did was get you to the end safely. All I could do was watch as you rode away.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize, preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first Overlord reached...
Who'd have thought the legend of the first Overlord was true?
People back then didn't know about the fissure. And the first Overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine...
True, but isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. I thought in the darkness, I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I could feel then. I saw a light in the darkness and instinctively pulled. Next thing, I came out right up.
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die, the Sons of Caledon are..."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. I thought she'd be relieved, but that lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want your leftovers!" and straight up slapped me in the face.
That was pretty wild. Lighter and I...
My face was even swollen the next day. You guys all had a good laugh about it. But this time, since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as...
Wow, a sunflower!
Yeah. All of the Sons of Caledon. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving.
It means a lot.
You're always welcome in the Outer Ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
Inferno!
The sound of Caesar's motorcycle has completely faded.
As expected of the new overlord. So reliable. It's really cool that the
Thinking about how Cinder Lake was almost extinguished, and now we're laughing and driving home.
What's wrong, Belle?
Although we could only prove the fissure in Cinder Lake exists from its effects, apart from Caesar's bold gamble, but watching Caesar fall, that feeling of helplessness, I never want to go through that again, just like that time.
Belle.
Wise. No wonder we're family. You must be thinking this is the edge of the city. Eos and Fairy are here too.
Master, you have deviated from your course.
Don't worry, Fairy. We are going the right way.
We're here. Let's go.
Come on, Eos. Don't forget your scarf.
It feels like we haven't been back in a long time, Belle.
Fairy, do you know where this is?
Search complete. This is the center of the chasm at the edge of New Eridu. The chasm, which preceded New Eridu, was the product of the large uncontrolled hollow disaster in Eridu, often called the fall of the Old Capital. To deal with the out-of-control Hollow Zero during the fall of the Old Capital, Eridu's leaders at the time detonated the 14 Shiryu pillars from the southwest to the northeast. The power of the explosion sparked a strong geological chain reaction, bringing about the formation of the...
That's right. There's nothing in the chasm that can be corrupted, so Hollow Zero can't convert more etheric energy to expand, which prevents it from getting out of control.
New Eridu could only be built because of it. Without it, if you keep driving from here, you'll end up on the road to the northern side of Eridu, which is really close to the throne quarter. Within 10 minutes, you'll come upon a massive statue
that belongs to the White Star Institute. Turning left before the statue takes you to the former main road number 7 of the Minerva Quarter. On the left side of the road were all the old civilization antique shops that Wise like to go to.
And on the right side of the road were all the dessert shops and snack stores that Belle loved. I couldn't resist Belle's whining and ended up buying more treats than she could ever finish.
I couldn't finish them? As soon as any snacks were placed on the table, everyone would grab them up within a minute. Or have you...
How could I forget? So, at the end of main road number 7, after you pass 3...
Our teacher is right there. She'll be at the entrance with Eos, waiting for us. She always liked to stand to the right of the building's plaque.
The Helios Academy. That's our real home. It's there now as well, just across the chasm, deep inside Hollow Zero, under the rubble of the...
Teacher, we're back. It's been a while this time, and a lot's happened.
Master, Second Assistant, please allow me to express my condolences for the significant individual who has passed away. Should you wish, I can search for her name and accurately determine her location on the memorial monument.
Carol Arna.
That name was not found in the database of victims from the fall of the Old Capital. Only one matching result resulted in the uncontrollable Hollow Zero, leading to the great tragedy of the fall of the city. The main culprit, Senior Research Director Carol Arna of the Helios Academy, along with others involved, will forever be etched on the Pillar of Shame. Speculation. The name provided earlier was incorrect, or the matching information belongs to another person with the same name.
No, it's no mistake. The person officially responsible for the fall of the Old Capital is Carol Arna.
She was our teacher.
She taught us, raised us. The HDD system and EOS are among her many achievements. She also saved us when the old capital fell. Fairy, didn't you ask us why we wanted to investigate Hollow Zero? This is our reason.
We became proxies so we could collect enough observation data to one day head back to where Helios Academy once stood, deep in Hollow Zero.
We're confident that if there are clues anywhere...
Belle and I are prepared to swear on our lives that our teacher isn't the one responsible. We have to uncover the truth about the fall of the old capital and clear our teacher's name. She's innocent, because...
Warning, an unknown entity has been detected.
Huh? Now? Who would come here?
You're the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi.
That's correct. And you're the leaders of the independent investigation team with the exceptional guide Bangbu. I did not anticipate being bested by you.
We're honored you remember us. But being bested by a...
I am training to be the first to reach the Chasm Memorial. I would like to spend some more time with her, alone.
So you're here to pay your respects to the deceased too?
Yes, my mother.
My condolences. I hope you can find peace soon.
Thank you. But I don't intend to find peace. Indeed. I shall not seek peace until all those responsible... I'll catch them all. None will escape me.